Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm sorry I'm late. Hold on one sec. I'm sorry I'm late. Today's been a weird day. Been a really, really weird day. Busy, and wonderful now that I'm live streaming with you guys. Hold on one sec. I can't lower the ISO. No, there we go. Okay, that's as low it goes. Whatever. Yeah, my mic broke and now my camera's being weird. It's a little bright, isn't it? Hold on. Guys, thanks for joining me. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. I want to let you know really quick, there are just a few days left. Days left. Before we get started here, I want to let you know we've got about 10 days left for the massive Ultimate Game Dev course sale that Jason Wyman and I are doing together. We've got a big bundle. So click below. This is a massive online program. It includes my program, which is 30 hours, full-time game dev, and it also includes all of Jason's program. Jason was in the AAA space. I'm in the indie space. So we combined all of our knowledge. I think it's like 20 to 30 years of experience into this massive program. So if you're interested in getting that bundle at a ridiculously low price compared to what they would be combined, feel free to check it out below. And as always, guys, be sure to download that 2D game kit below. It's totally free. So if you're not into the Ultimate Game Dev course and bundle, feel free to just get that game kit. Totally free. It's my treat to you. And then leave a like and subscribe. All right, guys, this is going to be really fun. We're going to just jump into Unity, and we're just going to be cleaning up and making this snowy forest beautiful today. All right, let's go. Okay, so let me delete this really quick. This was I was making a thumbnail for my next video. So I'm going to just go back in time, press Control Z here, or Command Z, because I'm on a Mac. And we're going to clean up after we get, here, let's go to the forest scene. Hey, Unity, you're frozen. Perfect timing. Wow. Okay, there we go. We're going to go to the forest scene just so we don't have to save this out. I don't want to have to go back in time, so don't save. And then I'm going to go to the, let's see here. Now let's go to the snow scene. All right, so we're going to take a look at how this level's looking so far. Let me see if I can turn on the sound for you guys. There we go. Good. All right, let's hit play. Actually, let's go to our MIDI. I just want to make sure that we got the right sound. Okay, good. Everything's set up properly. Let's hit play. All right, so this is what we were working on last week. We were cleaning up this beautiful sort of snowy scene here. It's pretty plain, not a lot going on. So I'm going to try and clean it up, make it a little bit prettier, maybe add some paths. So I wanted to show you guys how to do that. All right, so let's see here. First thing I want to do is disable the walkers, and these are just the enemy types. So we're going to disable those. And then we're also going to start adding some paths. If I turn off the fog, turn off the lighting, we can start to see some areas where we could add some paths, okay? So I think, I think I want to have a path right about here, and it's going to cut through the center, and then it's going to split into a Y. I think that'd be cool. I don't have notes or anything like that. I don't have a plan really here. I'm just going to start. My personality is I'd rather just keep going than get caught up in I guess what's right and what you should be doing. So as opposed to constantly thinking about that, I'm just going to get work done. That's my big thing. Just get it done, right? Obviously, there's nothing wrong with planning. I actually teach that in my course on how to plan things out. For me, I have been doing this a long time, so I kind of have a decent idea of how my workflow should be. So I'm not too worried about planning it all perfectly out. Okay, so this is going to be our path. Sort of just cuts into the snow like that. Could probably smooth this out a little bit. And let's see here. Remember I said I wanted it to cut out into a Y. So I'm going to go to raise lower terrain here, and it's going to be about right here. Okay, so I can just, let's see here. Where does it stop so far? Good. Stops right about there. So I'm going to have this go to the right like this. And I can't stress, honestly, the importance of having paths in your game, especially on terrain. You know, even massive open world games, they've all got paths. Maybe there's a few games out there that don't, but Breath of the Wild is a great example of just the importance of having paths. Otherwise, the player is really going to feel lost and confused. So obviously, there's a lot of tools out there, a lot of Unity tools on how to maybe create paths a lot easier. I found that over time, if I spend too much time downloading assets and scouring the asset store, I'll download so many assets. I did this a couple years ago. I think it was last year. I downloaded so many assets, probably like $300 worth of assets, and I didn't end up using any of them because I'll be honest, for me personally, I was very overwhelmed. Does anybody know that feeling of just being overwhelmed? So I told myself I was just going to use, for this game, I was just going to use the basic tools that Unity has out of the box generally. I'm going to use assets like 3D models and stuff like that, but I think overall, I'm not going to stress too much about all the perfect assets because you can achieve a lot of great stuff with Unity's tools, honestly. Okay, so let's see here. We've got this path here. We definitely need to smooth that out. I'm just double checking the width of this path, and we're going to put stone. There you go. Smooth this out. Probably need to be smoothed a little bit more, but it'll take the player to the right over this hill. Awesome. And it'll probably just end at maybe a house of some kind. That might be really cool. We'll find a house model on the asset store in just a second here. So let's erase the grass here. We don't need that. We'll probably put it somewhere else. All right. And we'll erase that as well. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's see here. We can delete or at least move this over a little bit just for now. Yeah, like that. And let's create that path, okay? The one on the left side here as well. And that's going to go through this. So we're going to create sort of a Y shape, okay? Let's see. The lighting helps us see a little bit better. That's good. So we're going to raise lower terrain, and then we're just going to hold shift and click. There we go. And it'll go right over here. And it's probably going to take us to some sort of exit point to about right there, okay? So that's about all we want to do for that path. Let's see if we can see a better angle of it. Yep, okay, good. So we'll just do a little bit more. Yep, there we go, okay? And then we'll go to smooth terrain, right? And the smooth terrain, hey, come here, buddy, come here. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. It's all right. Guys, I'm going to be right back. I have to go answer the door. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. All right. So all we're going to do is smooth out this path here. And this really takes just a lot of practice. I found that raising and lowering terrain can be kind of a pain when creating paths. So what I do is I'll just drop it down. It'll look kind of crappy. And then I'll just smooth it out. Like that, yeah. And you get a nice smooth path. See that? Okay, we've got two paths sort of breaking off. We'll move this rock over. We'll delete some of these trees. All right, we can delete this tree as well. Oh, maybe we can just pull it down. All right, let's take a look. How are you doing, Cameron and Tegon and Lyndon? How are you? Smooth that out. Okay, so path there. We'll put a path here as well. Cool. All right. So let's get the smooth tool here. Just smooth it out. Keep on smoothing it. Awesome. Smooth this one out here as well. And then remember, we want to smooth this out here as well. Probably need to increase the opacity just a bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now let's paint in the dirt, right? Let's paint in the dirt. Cameron, I'm doing great today. I'm having a really good day. I've been super busy. I'm trying to try out and experiment. I'd love to get you guys' opinions here. I'm trying to experiment with a lot of different kinds of content on YouTube because I haven't really found my stride yet. Obviously, I love live streaming. Super fun. But what I'm working on is content that's a little bit more, I guess, intentional and really thought out. And that's not my forte. You guys have probably noticed that by now. I'm not somebody who thinks a lot of things through. I just sort of go with my gut. And my instincts have served me well for the last 10 years. But I'm starting to wonder if instead of following my instincts, I should be following a plan that is built by my instincts, right? So just because you have good instincts doesn't mean you can't have a plan. So I've been really thinking about that, wondering about that. So what I want to do is, it looks like a lot of you, maybe I'm wrong here, but a lot of you really love my 2D art tutorials. I have a couple of them. And so I have this idea, I'd love to know your thoughts in the chat, guys, of doing 2D art tutorials that are sort of stylized and they kind of feel 90s, kind of like Bob Ross, but for 2D game development. So I take artwork, I make a 2D game, a very simplistic 2D game, but it's primarily focused on the art of the scene. And it's about a 10-minute video. And the idea is just have 20 of these, and they're all just different landscape styles, interiors, exteriors, and just sort of hop through these tutorials pretty quick. And these would be every week on Friday. What do you guys think about that? Do you like that? Let me know in the chat if you think that's a good idea. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. All right. Cool. So most of you are saying yes. Azriel says that's good, but I'd rather see progress on the main game. Okay, so you guys like the devlogs too? That's good to hear. Okay, okay, cool. All right, most of you think that's a good idea. Good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because, like, you know, I have a lot going on in just like you guys. You know, I've got a lot going on in life, and I got to figure out how to, prioritize the channel without, it overwhelming everything I do. So one of the reasons I live stream is because that looks great, doesn't it? One of the reasons I live stream is because, well, yeah, there we go. And then I'm just putting dirt in the center. It's because, well, I don't have a ton of time to make really intentional content because I want to make games, right? A friend of mine was telling me this. He was like, I just want to make games. I'm tired of doing YouTube. And I was thinking, I feel that way a lot too, but is there a way to make games and do YouTube at the same time? And that's why I live stream, and that's also why I'm doing stream compilations, so that, we have a little bit more easily digestible content on the channel. So it's kind of difficult to figure out exactly what my channel is. I gotta admit, I've been struggling for about 2 years trying to figure out what this thing is. There's just a lot of confusion about what you guys want, and so let me know what you really want to see from me. I'd love to read it in the chat, actually. But anyway, so I'm just adding some dirt next to the stone. The rules in this game, there are rules associated with the artwork in this game, guys. If something is sort of horizontal or vertical like that, the rule is it needs to have stone on it. So I believe, yeah, right here, look, we've got dirt and then this stone. So that should work. Let's hit play and take a look. So you guys love live streaming? You love it when I live stream? Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I sort of need to pump this. Hey, Jebby, it's okay, buddy. Sorry, guys, I got another person at the door. No, you're okay, buddy. You're okay. All right. So I think I need to just pump it down more, to be honest, because it doesn't look fully like a path. So let's see here. That looks cool right there. So let's see here. What we could probably do is actually just raise it up. We could just do very low opacity and just do something like that. That's a little much here. Hold on. That's too much. Okay. We're getting there though. Yep. So let's see here. Oh, let's go to the front. Jebby, calm down, bro. Why are you so crazy today? No, sir. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so that's a little intense, so I'm going to put it down to like 2. Jeb, come on, bro. It's okay. And we're just going to add pulses of snow. Look at that. All right. Yeah, so we're creating that feeling that there's a little bit more elevation. Yeah, that's the word, elevation on the snow. So just really intentional. I was talking about this last week during the stream. A lot of us feel like, okay, if I get something like Unreal or Unity and I use the terrain tool, if it doesn't look good, then I need to go get an asset. And that's just not true. Really, rather, try and spend some time being really intentional. See what happens when you're really intentional with every piece of your terrain, and do that first. Jab, come on, man. I'm live streaming, bro. Stop. Do I need to close the window? I do, don't I? It's okay. All right. So yeah, don't worry too much about like if you're not seeing results in your terrain, consider just spending a long time on it like you would a sketch or a painting. It's very similar. Just because it's 3D doesn't mean you're not painting. So treat it with, I guess, intentionality and respect, and it'll probably slowly come to life. And I'll show you, hopefully, I'll prove to you why it's important by doing what we're doing right here, okay? Just adding in, yep, these pulses of snow, okay? Yep. Okay, let's see. It almost looks like it was cleared, you know? Pushed out of the way. Yeah. See what I mean? We're just adding some intentionality. I love it. Looks so much better. Oh, it makes me happy. You can see right there where I forgot to add it. And you can just see how it looks just a little not so great, right? We need to do it to that as well, right there. So overall, looks pretty good though. Let's go over here. And guys, by the way, if you haven't downloaded that 2D game kit below, feel free to do that. And just a reminder for those of you who are just joining us, the Ultimate Game Dev course, which is a bundle of my program, Full-Time Game Dev, and also Jason Wyman's program. It's over 100 hours of content. So if you're interested in getting that, we've got about 10 days left for that bundle. So it's a pretty massive sale for Full-Time Game Dev, and also a big sale for Jason as well. So 10 days left. There's some seats available. A total of 300 seats are only available, but a lot of those have already been used up. Yeah, we need to do this right here. See that? And then we're going to lower this right here so it's a little bit flatter. Yeah. And we'll smooth that out. So feel free to click below. All right. That looks great. And then one more was over here, I believe, that we forgot to do. Let's see here. It was right there. And then one, let's see here, where was it? Right here. Good, okay. So and then also right here. I just raise up some snow on the edges here. And then what I wanna do is just a very, very subtle smoothing going across all of the edges. Okay, this is a ridiculously subtle smooth. So let's test out the opacities of the smoothing before we commit. So right here we can actually look and see. I can't see it very well. That looks great right there. Okay, let's test that out. So in opacity of maybe 12. Yep, that looks good. Okay. So we're just going to do a very subtle smoothing. Just going across the edges here. Yes, just like that. Nothing crazy. You just don't want the player to get caught on the edges or feel like they're being, well, there's an obstacle on a path. It's like, no, it's a path. There shouldn't be any obstacles. Ooh, that's already looking really great. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is start painting in some grass along the path. Let's see here. Let's do the bluegrass. Bluegrass. And we'll just paint it right there. Whoa, Thomas, what are you doing, buddy? Yep, so like that. Just little patches of grass, right? That's a little too much. There we go. Maybe throw in some weeds. Nope, I don't like it. Let's see, another patch of grass could probably be, let's see here. That's good right there. We can do it right here. It's kind of like where we had it before, you know. And then just do a little dot dot. Good, okay. We can do one here as well. One of the primary reasons I'm adding grass is because it's a cheap, by cheap I mean it doesn't take a lot of time. It's a cheap way to make your scene look more professional, and add just some depth, okay? Depth to your snow and to your scene. That looks good. And then finally, we're gonna paint a little bit of texture. Let's see here. There we go. Grass, snow. Yep, just like that. Just a little subtle area of the grass. Yeah, just like that. There we go. You like those clicking sounds, guys? Beautiful, right? And then one more right here, remember? So just a little bit of grass underneath, right? And that's about it. Okay. The next thing I wanted to do was, well, take a hut from my previous scene. Let's turn on the lighting. No, turn off the lighting. There we go. I was wondering, why can't I see? I want to take a hut and actually put it into this scene. And we have one, and I'm a big fan of reusing assets. You know that, guys. I love reusing assets, mainly because I was a fool in my younger years of not reusing assets. And it's just something I'm really like obsessed with lately, is just reusing assets. I feel like I need to put a little bit more snow on this path because that's a little flat looking. Let's do it. I wonder what it would look like if you had like cobblestone, you know? Let's see here. Can we add one? Let's add layer. I'm curious what would happen if we did cobblestone. There it is. Okay, let's take a look. That looks kind of cool. Where did it go, though? That's the question. There it is. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I can't control things today. Let's see here. All right. We could try something a little bit more. Yeah, we could try it. Let's do it. Brush size of about 6. And just see what we get. Probably am not going to like it. It kind of looks like snow. So we don't like that. We could double click on it though. It'd open up in Photoshop and maybe make it a little bit darker. That might be a solution. So let's let Photoshop open up here and see what we get. But you really want to try and make it look natural, right? It's tough though sometimes. One of the big mistakes I made when I was learning the terrain tool is I wanted to have crisp lines and edges. So if I had a path, I wanted it to be really crisp. And I thought, well, how do I make it look crisp? And so what I would do is try and make it look as crisp as possible, like this, right? But that looks cheap. So the other alternative is, well, using Unity's built-in tools is just to do a very sort of faded look, right? So if you're looking for clean and precise edges, the built-in Unity terrain tool is not your friend. But, you know, if you're okay with this dirty look, like that, then you might be all right using the terrain tool in Unity. Okay, we're opening up this cobblestone in Photoshop. Let's take a look at how it's, let's see here. Let's take out a look at how it looks. Yeah, I don't really like it. It's just confusing now. I think making it super dark would be kind of cool. So let's try that. What is all this crap? I hate when... Photoshop, what did you think? I made it look the way I wanted, and you throw crap at me every time I open you up. Okay, let's decrease the brightness here. And then drop down the saturation. Drop down the saturation. Save it. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. That looks a little bit better. Good. All right. We've got some details here. That looks nice. And what we'll do is, I bet you we could increase the actual tile size of it. I don't know why, but I feel like that would be a better idea. Whoa, that's wrong. Hold on. Let's go to the cobblestone. 5x5. Nope. How about 10 by 10? There it is. Whoa, that's too many. Sorry. Let's see here. 1 by 1. Nope. 100 by 100. How about 50 by 50? Let's try that. No, that's a little too big. 40 by 40. And we could even add in a normal map, right? To make it look a little bit more 3D, right? So let's try that out. Let's try to add in a normal map and maybe make it look a little bit shiny. So let's go to our cobblestone here. I'm going to duplicate it using Command D or Control D if you're on a PC. And this is going to be cobblestone normal. Double click on it. Merge layers together. Filter 3D. Generate normal map. It's going to be pretty intense. Holy mackerel. Leave it to Photoshop. Stop doing this to me. I clicked X for a reason. Ugh. And look at this. They're trying to sell me something. Let's see here. Click OK. And where's the normal? There it is. Right there. Ooh, look how shiny that is. See what it said? You guys need to listen to me. We obviously need to fix. Why is it? There we go. There it goes. We need to invert it, actually. Let's go to generate normal map. Dude. It's 2021. It's not 1995. All right. Okay. Invert height. Click OK. Sorry. Go to Unity here. It should fix itself. Let's see here. Set it to normal map. I thought I inverted you. Okay, so it looks fine. Really, it doesn't look like cobblestone. It just looks like we just have a random dirty path, which is fine. I'm a big fan of going down the dirty path, so I think it's fine. Let's go to okay, let's go to the other scene, which is called Forest. And in Forest, we actually have this. I love this hut. It's one of my favorite huts in the world. Like in any world, including this one, I love this hut. So what am I talking about? Let's go to this shack here, and I'm going to create. The reason I came here is because I want to go to the shack, and I want to actually drag it into my new prefabs folder. I don't like things being in their original folder from the asset store. I like to have variations of it that I can put inside of my own little project folder here. So I have an asset dump folder where it's all of my assets, and then I have this one here, or I have this father folder, and I can just use variations of that. They're scaled down, maybe the texture's different. The asset's honestly flipped for my game, and that means that I can use it over and over again, and I don't have to change it every single effing time. All right, let's say I'm fine saving that out. Lifelink says, I literally hate the new Photoshop. Adobe makes it a subscription cash cow. It sure is. How much do they make from me every month? So I think I spend $50 a month. Yeah, they make $600 from me every year. And that's been for the past 6 years. So 6 times 600. They've made $3,600 from this guy. I didn't realize that. You know, didn't it used to be like $250 just to get it? Okay. I feel like I need to take a nap for today. I'm in a mood. Okay, let's go to let's go to Unity here, and let's put that house right about here. We'll put one right there. And we need to, let's see here. I think I can actually just paste. Yeah, there it is. Old shack. There he is. Where are you, buddy? You're way over there. Okay. We'll drag him back over here. Put him right there. And remember, guys, just like you're building a house, right? If you were building a house, what would you do? Well, the first thing you would do, you would level out the ground, okay? See, that's not gonna work, is it? So let's go to set height. And I believe it's going to be somewhere around 270. Wrong. How about 350? Yeah, looks about right. How about 300? Nope. How about 320? 330. This is the art of the deal right here. We're going to land on the right number, I promise. 340. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, see what I said? You guys need to just listen to me. Let's go to brush side, increase it here. There we go. And, you know, we're going to have to figure out what to do around this edge here. I think what I want to do is actually just pump it down. So we have a big cliff right here. See what I said? Okay, good. And then just, it'll be, yeah, I'm fine with just doing that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. And we'll smooth it, don't worry. Ooh, my tummy's getting gurgly. What am I going to do about it? I can't do anything because I'm live. Trust me, you don't want me to do anything. All right. What am I talking about? Somebody said I was cringe in one of my comments. They said, Thomas, you're cringe. And I'm like, I'll take any complaints about me, but please don't tell me I'm cringe. That's the last thing I want to be. Then I realized there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I can't change. All right. Okay. Let's put the shack right here. And I think I want it down to make it feel like a cabin, you know? So I'm fine with that. I don't want it to feel like a swamp house, you know? That would be kind of weird. Let's see here. Probably raise it up just a little bit though. And then we need to make that path more intentional right there. Yeah. Everyone's a little cringe. That's right. All right, let's put some snow. Whoopsie, wrong. Thomas. Oh, my belly. It's like screaming at me. All right. He's got a little snowy front yard, you know. Nothing crazy here, but... And then we'll just thin out that path as it gets close to that door, okay? I kind of want it to be... straight on. One of the things about indie games that you can tell that it's a cheap indie game that shouldn't be purchased is, like we were talking about earlier, there's sort of a lack of attention to details that really you can just spend a little bit of time on, right? So here's one of them. Just thin out that path as it comes closer to that door, right? Like someone's actually walking to it. Your brain will know what's going on. The brain is smart. You're not. What I mean by that is you may not know as a player why something feels cheap, but you're going to go, this is cheap. Okay, just like that. Yep. See what I mean? Just very subtle. And then even throw in some of that cobblestone. A little smaller here. Throw in some of that cobblestone, and you got yourself a winner here. Maybe a little bit more snow. Guys, if you haven't hit that notification bell, well, obviously subscribe first, but if you have subscribed and you haven't hit that notification bell, be sure to hit it because you'll get notified when I'm live. And that's cool, right? All right, let's lower the terrain just a little bit here. So just like this. And then we're going to raise it up around the edges. So it feels a little bit more like snow, right? Just like that. See what I'm doing here, guys? Just creating some intentionality, and we're trying to sort of lead up to this hut, right? Burn. There we go. Save that out and let's take a look. Look at this keyboard I got. Can you guys see that? I can't tell if you can see it. Yeah, look, isn't that awesome? I can smell the computer lab when I look at this. Makes me happy. All right. How many of you are old enough to have had a keyboard like this, right? I'm not sure if some Gen Zers probably still have keyboards like this. I could be wrong. All right. Let's go over here and take a look. Sweet. There we go. Good. It looks pretty intentional. I think we could definitely add in a fence, sort of creating a yard right here. But I do want to add a hanging dead body to a tree. Okay? That's really important to me. So let's be sure we add that in just a second here. So far, so good. We're going to smooth that out just a little bit. Hey, Danny doesn't have this keyboard. Don't compare me to Danny. That makes me sick. Mainly because he's winning by a lot. Oh, man. I just really, really respect that guy. He knows what he's doing on YouTube. He understands the tube. Me, not so much. I'll figure it out one day. Okay, lantern or lamppost. We're just gonna throw a lamppost here. Can we put a lamp in there too? Let's see. I think we can. It's just super dark. why are you so dark? There we go. We'll put a lamp in there and have just a cozy room that you can walk in, right? I think a couch as well. We have a couch variant, right? Remember we did this, guys? Let's see if we can find it. Couch. It's somewhere. We need to go to the interior test level. There we go. And we need to figure out what's going on because I have couches in here I want to use. What the F? Wrong one. What? Level. That's the wrong level. Is it level 2? Level 2? There it is. Let's call this level 2 interior. Well, we're going to delete this one for show. There we go. We're going to name this level 2 interior. Reload. Oh, yeah. You're right, Ignited CMS. Danny keeps pulling in the views. He's got the secret sauce. It's good to study people like Danny. Figure out. Because especially if you're a game developer and you don't want to do YouTube, here's why. Danny isn't really a tutorial guy. So he doesn't have a separate YouTube channel for like tutorials, and then he also makes games. He's figured out a way to make games and then just convert it to content. I think that's really important to know how to do because you can build an audience of gamers who want to play your game when it comes out. And that's brilliant. That should be the that should be one of your goals. I think. I see nothing wrong with that. All right, let's take these two here and then also this rug. We're going to put that inside of the snow level. And honestly, you want to know something? I think what we should do is we should actually just put it inside of the prefab itself, right? So there's the old shack. And then we're going to take some of this stuff here, and we're going to go into the prefab itself, and then you just paste all this in. Look. Whoa. What? I don't know why that happened. I think I know why, actually. Let's do this. There's the old shack. You got to paste it foist and then bring it over. And now when you wait. Yeah, let's zero them out here. I think that'll fix it. Yeah. So you just need to there we go. All right, that's what I thought. Okay. Now, obviously, guys, you want to be careful with LODs. You want to tweak and change things to be crappier or just cull them out. But for me, you probably heard me talk about this last week. I'm not going to worry too much about all the minute details of making things perfect and optimized right now. Right now, it's just about making the game. You optimize, at least this is what I like to do. I like to make my optimization happen a little later. Okay. Let's bring the lamp down, and this is going to be fun. I'll show you. If we just put it inside of the old shack, you can actually just go to Apply All. And now, wherever this shack is in the game, it's going to have the furniture, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Go to Forest. Let's just double check that everything looks good. Inside the shack on the forest. There it is. Good. We've got a cozy little interior here now, which is always good. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's go to the snow level. I don't really need to walk inside it because I know what it's going to look like. Not worried about it. You guys want to do that hanging body? Because I sure do. Let's go to the walker here. And what I'm going to do with this fella here is I'm going to keep enemy variations attached. Let's see here. How do I want to handle this? There's going to be a couple things. So I'm going to call this hanging body. All right. This is going to be really fun. Okay. That's going to be hanging body. And what that means is, well, we can just take the enemies that we've got currently, these humanoids. I can't see anything. And then we're going to remove any of the, well, the enemy script here. Actually, what if we made the health Sorry, give me a sec here. If I disabled this, it would kind of work, and then also disable the nav mesh and the capsule collider and the box collider. If I disabled all of that, it would work. However, the ragdoll script and the enemy variation script are going to try and reference something, and we're going to get a null reference exception. So the first thing I want to do is go to my ragdoll script, and what we want to do is say, hey, I want you to be a ragdoll immediately. Okay, so we need to create a Boolean for that. Then we also need to create some null checks for anything referencing the enemy script. Okay. Yes. Okay. So it's going to be a serialized field, and then it's going to be a Boolean is ragdoll. Right? By default, it's going to be false. But right here you can say is ragdoll. That means that by default it'll enable the ragdoll and it'll start hanging from the tree, right? We also need its leg connected to something. So that's going to be interesting. But for now, let's just make it so that it immediately becomes a ragdoll. Okay? Adam says, Thomas, how many copies of this game do you want to sell? Well, I want to make $1 million off of this one. So I think what I want to, it's like, that's probably double what in particular. Well, I guess Never Song and Pinstripe, on average, it'll be about double that. That's the hope, right? So how many copies do I need to sell? Well, 1 million. You know you're definitely not prepared to be a millionaire when you can't even make a million. You can't even type it out. Divide it by the price, which is going to be $10. So I need to sell 100,000 copies. Good luck, Thomas. Let me turn on my fan. Well, Mika Miga, thanks to you, I'll be $10 closer to $1 million. Realistically, I think it'll gross around $600,000. Okay. That's gross. Steam takes their effing 30%. Every platform takes a percent. Then if you get a publisher, they take their percent. So, do you become a millionaire? No. You have to sell. And also, don't forget about taxes, guys. So let's say you made $600,000 gross. Well, let's say you netted it. Your company netted $600K. How much of that are you going to be able to keep? Does anybody know the answer? Well, let's say you spent $50,000 making your game. That's $600,000 minus $50,000, which is $550,000. Well, if you're over that mark, you're about at a 38% tax rate in America. So you get to keep what? 62%, right? So you keep $341,000. If you're a good person, you give 10% of that to charity. So you're left with $306,000. So it's cut in half. So don't pretend that just because you made 800 or 500 grand or whatever the number was, 600 grand. I can't remember what the number was. Don't pretend you're going to make all that money. You're not. You're going to cut. Basically, it gets cut in half. It's when you remember what Kanye says. He says in one of his songs, he says, "Man, that's over half of the pie," and that's exactly right. It's close to half of the pie, at least for me. So it depends on how much money you make. But if you're over the $500,000 mark, you're probably going to get hit with around 40%. Why am I talking about this? I don't even know. Okay, so is Ragdoll is true? Good. That's going to work just fine. Then we need to go to the, Unity, wherever it went. Man, that's over half of the pie. All right. If we go to the enemy variations script here, we're going to need to say something like if enemy exists or enemy.enabled, honestly. No, just if enemy. That's fine. Boo. Enemy. Good. I'm not even sure I need to do any of this. Let's hit play. And if we see him just sort of collapse to the ground, you okay, Jebby? Oh my goodness, he looks upset. Let's move that coffee, bro. You're gonna spill it. Man, that's over half of the pie. But Thomas, taxes are good. They help people. Well, yeah, in theory. That's my problem. It's not like I don't want to help people. It's that the government doesn't spend my money right. Do I not sound like my dad? Well, when you have kids, son, you'll understand. No, Dad, that's not true. It's true. It's true. Hey, and look, let me show you something. Watch this. We can actually create a quick Boolean. Mika Miga, you are so smart. Taxes pay for illegal wars and backroom deals. That's absolutely true. You know, it's so funny. Here's a good example. There's massive multi-million-dollar budgets to fight homelessness in America, in particular in Los Angeles, and I think San Francisco. I'm not quite sure the exact number or whatever, but what I've been hearing is people just politicians and city people, leaders of the city, they just pocket chunks of the cash because they don't really have to account for it because they're fighting homelessness, right? So it's like, okay, taxes, it's not as easy as saying taxes are good. Taxes help homeless people. No, it's not that easy. It's never, because of corruption. And that's, guys, this isn't a left or right conversation. That's just the way it is. And we got to fight that. Okay, let's go to, let's see here. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. We're going to create a Boolean, serialized field, private Boolean, random variation ID equals true. That's its default state. But oh, look. Okay, never mind. I don't need that. If variation ID is a specific number, it's going to find a variant of the enemy type. So if I wanted it to be like the old lady and she's hanging, I can set it to something like 6. So I can set this number to 6 and it'll change out her clothes and everything. So we put him right here. Let's see what happens. Let's hit play. If he falls to the ground and sort of crumbles, then we did it right. Well, hello. Hold on, something's wrong. Is it the animation state? I think it's the animation. Wait. Oh, I know what it is. Ragdoll script is ragdoll set to true, and that should do it. Tony says, we start to sound like our parents because they have been through the same situation we are, and now we understand. Yeah, probably. Look at this. Okay, so... Hey, that's cool! What? Hey, dude! Okay, do I have any mods in the chat? Can you silence Anurag? Thank you. That would be wonderful. We can keep the peons quiet. Yeah, we got to disable the animator. I thought that I did, though. That's the problem. Look. It should disable the animator, but it doesn't. Okay. So we need to go to... Let's see. So I thought the animation was disabled by default. Yeah, no. I know what's wrong. I just got to actually do it. So let's see here. All we got to do is go to serialized field. This is going to be a enemy. And then we're just going to do enemy. And then we're going to say, go to Unity here. Yes. Get component. So enemy equals get component enemy, and there you go. Now we can't because we need to import some stuff. Classic FPS enemy. Okay, Anurag, looks like we don't have any mods in the chat. Ignited CMS, do you want to be a mod? Ignited CMS, do you want to be a mod? Because I'm going to make you one. Okay, Ignited, can you give us some law? Let's, Anurag, I love you. Just don't spam, please. We're gonna give you a little quiet treatment here. Gonna basically do what Mr. Anderson did to, or Mr. Smith did to Mr. Anderson's mouth. Okay? All right. There we go.
I'ma put you in a timeout, boy.
Okay. So we've got some errors here. I don't think we do. Okay, so enemy, it actually doesn't need to be serialized. So now what do we do, guys? Well, this is kind of, it feels redundant, but it's not. So we just gotta go like, I believe the enemy has a reference to the animator. It does, okay. So the reason we need a reference of the enemy is because, and we need to go like this. If enemy, or if get component enemy exists, then find the enemy here, okay? So now what we do is we go to enemy. Oh gosh. If disable colliders. Ah, yes, okay. Yes, okay. So if disable collide, oh, what am I doing? Oh, I can't remember. Is kinematic is this this is hard for me to comprehend. Is kinematic equals the opposite of disable? I'm just gonna test it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make a guess. Enemy dot animator equals. Well, it needs to be whatever disable is. Disable is true. So it actually needs to be the opposite of it. Sorry, my brain. What? Oh, dot enabled. Okay, let's try that out. Thank you, Ignited CMS, for your help. I just see you always in the chat, and you're really nice. Hey, look, there it is. Get out of here. Okay, let's hang him from a tree. So I'm going to select this. And this is going to be a prefab variant. Why? Because it's an enemy type, right? But we want him to immediately hang from a tree, you know? So I kind of want to create a rope. This is going to be interesting. Let's create a rope. So it's we're going to take actually the armature. Let's see here. Yeah. And we're going to hang it from the foot because I feel like I'm going to get in trouble if I hang it from the neck. So, by the way, guys, if you haven't downloaded that free 2D game kit, it's totally free below. Just click below. And just remember, guys, there are about 10 days left for this massive bundle that I'm doing with Jason Wyman. It's over 100 hours of content. I know this sounds like a kind of a stretch, but you're going to learn pretty much everything that you need to learn to become a masterful game developer. Not only that, you're going to learn my tricks to becoming a full-time game developer, how I do this for a living. I don't just do YouTube, I actually sell my games, guys. I'm going to teach you how to do that. It's not as easy as just making a game, although some people have done it that way. But for the most part, a lot of people out there have really struggled. And so I kind of teach my tricks. So feel free to click below to take a look at that bundle. See if it's something for you. Let's create a rope. Maybe I have one. I do. Hey, we got a rope. There we go. So it's just a cube. So no. Let's try it. I don't know. I have no idea if it's gonna work. So yeah, it's going to be 180. The rope is going to be 0. And we need to connect the foot to the rope, right? So let's just take a look at something here. We have this character joint. And it's right there. Okay. Let's hit play and see what it does. Sorry, guys. I'm really, really bad at character joints. So I don't fully understand what I'm doing here. Oh, good. It works. Wait. I thought it worked. Let's go to the swing set. Remember that swing set, guys? So we're going to go to the forest scene. Save it. Bontavi, that's awesome. You enrolled? That's really great. Makes me happy. I love that. Okay, let's go to our... Why are those blue? No! I gotta fix that. All my trees are blue for some reason. Okay, anyways. Here's our swing set. I'm gonna copy the swing set really quick. And I'm just gonna bring it on over to the snow. Obviously, guys, this is a prefab. I just didn't know where it was. I guess I didn't know it was a prefab, but now I know. So let's put a hanging body, you know. Let's just put a hanging body in the scene. We're going to use the swing set as a reference because it took me forever to get the swing set to work. So let's bring it up just like this. There we go. And let's take a look. So there's our swing set. Oh. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay. So we've got our swing set here, and we've got the swing, and then we've got the rope. Okay, so let's take a look at the rope here. Looks like, yes, okay. So we've got this swing here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to disable that, and I'm going to actually just paste it right here. And it's going to, I believe, just swing in the middle of nowhere. Now, the actual, these box colliders here, let's unpack it completely. These box colliders here, they don't really do much. All we need is this right here. I believe we can zero it out. Nope, just like that, okay. Good, okay, we're gonna get there, we're gonna get there. So I think it's the Z, yep, there we go. So this should just swing, okay? That's the theory. So I'm gonna bring it down to about right there. And let's hit play and take a look. All right. Where'd he go? The swing should be somewhere, but he doesn't exist. Well, that sucks. It's really frustrating. It's like, I thought it was working. So... Did it fall on the ground? Let's see here. Go to the hinge joint. Connected body is nothing. So the theory is it should work. That's the theory. It should work. Let's go to the box. Okay, box collider. That's not going to cause it to fall. So let's see what happens here. What? There it is. Okay. So if I shoot it, what happens? Good, okay, it moves. All right, so we just need to connect the foot. The foot bone is connected to the rope bone. Let's drag it all the way down. And we're gonna flip him upside down. Actually, we could just put the swing there. Yeah, okay. So that's our rope. And that's going to be the real rope. We have this rope here, and it doesn't work, does it? See? So I kind of want to just delete it. I really hope that doesn't cause any problems. I think it might, actually. No, I don't want to delete it. Anyway, I'm not going to create a prefab out of it. Well, yeah, I should, though, shouldn't I? This is going to be rope R2. Okay, whatever. Meaning revision 2. Okay, so there's rope R2. And there is our parent. Let's zero out everything here. There we go. And then there's the body. Zero it out. And then this is going to be 0. Yep, there we go. Okay, here's the parent. We're going to put him right here. And we're going to connect his foot. Okay. The cool thing is I can just zero out the bones and make certain parts of his body look like they got like killed. Like I can make his head look like it's blown off by just making the bone scale 0. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Bad Adventure Studios. Stopping in to say hi to Thomas and crew. Gotta go to the day job for now, but we'll be back to the grindstone afterwards. Happy coding. That's awesome. Have fun at work. There's hip right, there's knee, there's... Wait, no, wrong one. We need to just connect it to... Well, the theory is connect the character joint to the rope, and you... Wait, what? What am I doing? Crap. Wait, what? Does anybody know what's going on here? What's a connected articulation bone? What's an articulation body? Let's take a look. The articulation body enables you to build physics articulation such as robotic arms or kinematic chains. I don't know what this is. Let's figure this out, guys. How do I get that foot? Oh, crap. Do I need to go backwards? You know? I have to connect the rope to the knee? But then the rope is going to be... No! Look, if I connected it to the knee, the rope would just fall down. I need the rope to stay connected to nothing. So, oh crap. I feel like I have to go in reverse now. The character joint from the rope to the knee. That's not going to work. But I'll show you. I'll show you to prove my point. But thank you for your help, obviously. Look. No, it's not his ankles. Look, see? That's so screwy. Why is that screwy? I thought this was going to be easy. Make the rigid body 0? What? What are you talking about? What do I do, guys? I think I need to go in reverse. So no, but I don't want to do it this way. How do I connect the rope to his foot? Is it the articulation body? Is that what it is? Yeah, like the question is, how do you connect a character joint or a hinge joint to two objects, right? So you'd have this left foot or left knee, the articulation joint. How do we do this? A second joint. Is that even possible? It is. What? Really? You might be right. Let's take a look. Hey, it works. Oh, good job. Who was that? That was Drew. Thanks. Okay, so let's see if it works. That's awesome. So it doesn't need to be connected to his knee. It needs to be the foot, right? So let's go to the... we'll take this character joint. We're going to remove it. We can put it on the foot here. Actually, I think that might all we need to do. Let's take a look. Let's see here. Okay, so, you know, obviously... Oh, yeah. That's so funny. Whoa! That looks like it really hurts. This is what they did to William Wallace. Let's see here. Look at that. Okay, it just snapped off. That's crazy. Are you okay? I know it hurts, but listen.
I'm the god of this world.
All right. So what we need to do is take the knee here. Take the character joint. And what you do is you just paste it as a new one. But this one is connected to the knee. Can an enemy be alive but stuck to the rope hanging? That would be cool, but that's a whole other... Yeah, okay, sweet. Awesome. This is what makes games fun right here. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's great. And look, he changes all the time. So don't do this to me, Unity. Okay, let's save it really quick. Okay, so we've got this rope here. What we want to do is make it kind of, well, a little bit thinner, and bring it down so that it's perfectly connected to the foot, right? Okay, just like that. Well, what does that mean? It means that we also need to make sure that the foot on the left here is, the connected joint is perfectly in line. It's not, okay. Yeah. So we need to zero out the axis. Nope. Whoa, what's going on? There we go. Zero out that. Yeah, those need to be perfectly in line. And honestly, we can have them be fully. I don't know exactly how to use these stupid handles. I wish it was easier. But that's just the American in me, wanting everything easier. There we go. I feel like that should do just fine. But yeah, let's actually move this over just a little bit. And that should do it. All right, there's hanging body. We're going to hit apply. Now we can put hanging bodies all over the place. All right. What? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Okay, so we screwed up something. Let's go back in time. Oh, gosh. I sure hope I didn't screw it up to the point of no return. Unity, what are you doing? Oh, gosh.
Unity's frozen.
Why? No, I can't do this right now. I don't want to be this way. Well, see you later, Unity.
Finish her.
There we go. All right, let's open up Unity one more time. Yeah, I've been considering Unreal. Not really. Just kinda. Just a little bit. Oh. Where did he go? So obviously we're screwed up now. Which is, you know, fine, I guess. Look, my scene view's just gone. Where's my scene? Oh, and Unity just crashed. You just crashed, didn't you? Unity? Okay, Unity crashed again. Let's go to the scene view here, window, general, scene. Drag it on over. Okay, where's my guy? Okay, there's my hanging body. Now, I mean, let's hit play and take a look, I guess. Just to make sure it's, I believe it's still broken. Oh no, good. All right, didn't save. That's good news. So I think what we need to do. It's like he's a, what do you call it? A trapeze person. He could get a job on Carnival Cruise Lines. Look at that. And this is the kind of stuff that I don't fix because it's hilarious. And we're going to keep it in there. All right, let's move this up just a little bit, just so it's right at his ankle. Move it up a little bit more. And then all we need to do is, I believe, go to the foot. And then go to the, there it is. Okay, so we have two character joints here. One of them was kind of off center. This one here, zero that out. Then we apply. And that should do it. Do you need a really powerful computer for Unity? No. What? No. Something's wrong with the joint. So I think what I need to do is go to the knee, copy that, and then paste component values in both of these. Yeah. Okay. And then go to the connected body, and we're going to connect it to the knee. And then this one is the rope. That should do it, guys. Let's hit play. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. So behaving very realistically here. Ooh, you can stand on him. You could probably use this as a game mechanic. Let's be honest, he's not a mechanic. He's just a zombie. He's maybe a plumber. Oh, that one looked painful. Okay, let's take our little buddy here. Unity, if you crash again. Wow. All right, so we're gonna just hang this body from a tree. You know. You could even put one inside the house. But I think hanging it from a tree is a better idea. So I'm going to actually bring this tree. Actually, let's do two trees. Do two trees. And then we'll put one right here. Rotate it like this. And then now we can put that body hanging on this tree. Right? Pretty creepy, huh? I like it. I like it a lot. Yay. Okay, so we have this body. And we'll just move the tree over just a little bit so we have plenty of room to have fun with the bot. That sounds weird. Won't say that. Keep going. Thomas, just ignore it. Hit play here. And we'll make our way down. By the way, guys, if you haven't downloaded that 2D game kit, feel free to download the 2D game kit below. It's totally free. My treat to you. The body is gone. What? Why are you gone, body? Oh, this is cozy, though. Wow, I really like it in here. But the body's gone, so I don't know what to say about it. Other than, well, I'm confused. So, yeah. Maybe there's a collider on this. Let's turn on the gizmo. Where's the colliders? No, it's not the collider. Oh. No. What's going on? What? Does anybody know what's going on? In this episode, Thomas tries to hide a body. I don't know what's going on. The body disappeared. Let's keep scene view in and hit play and watch. No, don't maximize on play. Stop it. Okay, he's there. He's there. Is it because he's like touching the ground? Where are you going? What? That is so confusing. I don't even know what to say. Why is that happening? This is why I hate Unity's character joint system. Pretty annoying system. Because he was gone and now he's not. But for some reason he's like blowing away. I think I know why. Kinda. What? What happens if I get rid of this? Okay, now it goes back down. Okay. So it has to do with like the weight or something. Let's see. I think I got it. Kinda. It's like the weight of the joints. I know. It's looking at the center point here is what it's doing. So that kind of sucks, actually. I think what I need to do is sort of center it up. Because the initial calculation here, it's struggling to find like that center point, I think. So I have to like rotate it, which is super stupid. But I have to rotate it like that. And I think maybe that'll fix it. Let's try that. Where are you going, bro? Why did you get launched like that? Let's set the drag. Well, I didn't do it. Oh, I see. I think it's right here. Isn't that strange, guys? Maybe I need to set the rope to be a trigger. You know? Maybe, okay, increase the drag a little bit. Is it angular drag that I need to worry about? Sorry, I know I'm being annoying. Let's see here. 15, 15, hit it, play. There we go. It's working. It's working. It's working. Name the movie. All right, so it works. Maybe a little bit more drag. Really? So it needs to be pretty high. $100? Yes, it is Star Wars Episode 1. Congratulations. Okay, that'll do, donkey. I think that's fine. Let's try again. All right, 125 is good. One final thing that we need to do for our ragdoll buddy here is we need to just move the anchor point up a little bit to about right there. There we go. Here we go. What? Son of a bee. Hold on. Box collider is trigger. I think that'll do it. Why did you move over? Hold on. I hate this system more than anything. I used to say it's because I'm stupid, but it's not. It's Unity's fault. It's not my fault. Why? Let's see what the rope's doing. So I moved the rope anchor point and it got screwy. So, oh. Well, hold on. Look, we got a box collider here. Let's disable that. Okay, there we go. So he's kind of buggy here. So I wonder if if I set the drag back to what it was, would that fix it? Maybe. He's just screwy. Look at this. Look how screwy he is. All right, let's hit play and take a look at this guy. Let's move the controller over though. What? No, all of the joints in Unity are just really bad. It's not that you can't get them to work, it's that they're not intuitive. They're way too complicated, and I wish that I just wish that Unity would get their act together about the hinge joint world. All right, let's hit play here and take a look. That's cool though. Okay, it's not as buggy, so that's good. I like that, guys. Look at that. That really looks cool. That's pretty sweet. I like it a lot. Yay, good job, Thomas. Good job, team. Way to go, everybody. Way to go, Unity, even though you kind of screwed it up. I'm down with putting a lot of these bodies all over the place. You know what's cool? Here, I'll show you. So let's say we really like this guy. We put him there. Then let's put another one over in the over in here. Okay, so remember what we were talking about last week? Reward the player. Sometimes you just reward them visually, right? So we could put one over here, like this, and you could just let's see here. Could probably reward the player just after they make it up these steps. Reward them with some visual, right? So something like this. Hang a body right here. Like that. And then, yeah, right about here. And then you'll go to the, remember these planks down here? We could just take one and put one over top. So he's hanging from this plank, right? Whoa, that didn't do good. Hold on. And then rotate. There we go. And you just sort of have the plank stuffed into the surface here. This. I don't like things looking like that, to be honest. Kind of random. So I might end up doing a little bit of visual trickery here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably going to knock this down here. I'll show you. This right here, this terrain, we're going to lower it just a little bit. So opacity, drop down. And the size is pretty small here. Just knock it down like this. Yeah, so they have something to sort of sit on. Okay. Nothing crazy here. Same here. Good, okay. And the player probably won't be able to see what's going on here. Hold on. Just what's going on? Hold on. There we go. Same here. There we go. Okay. Kind of got screwy right there, though. Crap. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, smooth that out. Smooth the height. Like that. And I think that's fine. So yeah, we can actually just take these two here and just scale them just a little bit like that. Yeah. So now it looks like they're sort of attached to the, or resting on. Yeah, just like that. Okay, let's see if we can go to this here, bring it down just a little bit. Let's go to the character controller. And I'll show you. There he is. And we'll just bring him over to about right here. Let's take a look. Okay, so I got put into something. I'm going to assume that it's over here that I need to go. Yep, I was right. What is all this? I think it's over here. Yep. Okay. Ah, good. Okay, so he's down here. Bro. Why? Where did he go? I love the way those boards look. They close in the scene. So I really like that. So, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see what's happening. So he disappeared, which sucks. Isn't that strange? He just disappeared. Is there an LOD attached or something? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I couldn't tell you. Does anybody know why why he just disappeared? Because it's happening sometimes, which is very frustrating, honestly. A lot of you are asking me, why, Thomas, why? Why do I need to fall out of the sky? Because it's always fun that way. I need a land sound. Now let's see if we can go find him. He's gone. No, he's there now. So sometimes they disappear, which is certainly a problem. So, but this is what I mean by rewarding the player. Whoops. So like they solve a puzzle like this. And now they see this. They're like, ooh, scary. Definitely need to fix the bullet marks because they're sort of floating now. But that's a problem for another day. Yeah, I don't know why he disappeared. Let's try again. So he seems to disappear sometimes, but he didn't disappear then. Okay, so last thing I wanted to show you guys is with this body here. What's really cool is we can change it to whatever we want, right? So you just need to go to enemy variations. We could actually change it out right now. We could say, well, what if we wanted it to be the fat lady? We go to the meshes here and we find which one is the fat lady. So let's see here. There she is. So she's number 5. So let's do 5. And we can move the controller closer. I can't see her. Hold on. Let's move her just a little. Move a little bit closer here. Do 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 do. Just like so. Hit play. There we go. Yeah. So now we have this old lady. See? So overall, pretty cool. We need to definitely fix this crap. It looks horrible. All right. Well, guys, don't forget about that game kit. Feel free to download it below. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this, subscribe. And the important thing here is, well, only leave a like and only subscribe if it really was enjoyable to you. I will see you guys next time. And remember, we have 10 days left for the Ultimate Game Dev course, which is a bundle that Jason and I are going in on together. It's a 100-hour program, and you're going to learn, honestly, everything that I've learned in the last 5 years of becoming a full-time game developer, everything that Jason has learned, and honestly, even back to when I was 15. I've been doing this for 15 years. All the things I've learned, the business side of things, the art side of things. For Jason, it's the AAA side of things. So if you're interested in taking advantage of that bundle and getting both of our programs at a ridiculously low price, there's 10 days left, and there's let's see here. There's 300 seats total, and there's some seats left. So feel free to take advantage of it. The link is in the description. Guys, this was so much fun. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you tomorrow.